Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about holding the line. Now, you guys saw my video yesterday, and that pretty much, in a nutshell, said what's going on. But today's video, we're going to talk about those that are actually holding the line. Those who are not cowards, who are being sent home, who are showing up to work, or showed up to work this morning and were sent home. Those who will be showing up to work tonight and will be sent home, like myself. We're still holding. Now, I have to be honest. I think this is going to be a losing battle. It doesn't look good. A lot of people rolled over. A lot of people in the last hour became cowards. And they just gave up. They didn't even give it a day. They didn't give it a couple days. Now, I know some of you are going to sit there and say, well, why would they give it a couple days if they couldn't afford it? Listen, again, this is not easy. No one could afford this. I can't afford this. But giving it a day or two, you could have made it up on the back end with overtime. So anybody who used I couldn't afford it as an excuse was just lining themselves up to bail out and not be men or women and coward. Because that's what it comes down to, guys, being a fucking coward. This isn't even actual war. This is not real war. This is fighting for something greater than our paychecks, greater than our mortgages and our kids being fed. There's something way more sinister that we are fighting for, and a lot of people gave up. So for those sitting there talking about, well, these are my reasons, I don't give a fuck. Most of us don't give a fuck. And you just sold us out. You bailed on us because you got scared. And listen, it's all right to be scared. All of us are scared, but we still held our ground. Some guys develop vagicitis, right? And with vagicitis comes fear. And I get it. You don't want to you don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I could be fired next week. I could be retired next week. I don't know. I have to still do a couple of things before I can actually retire. So I am, in sense, a lot of us are fucking ourselves, but we'd rather fuck ourselves and die in the hill or in the foxhole. Had a senior man in my firehouse make a great analogy. A lot of guys were beating their chest. I'm gonna hang out with you niggas to the end. We're gonna ride or die and all this crazy shit and fuck the system. And then when the first shot was fired, they bailed out of the foxhole and fucking went and got the shot because they were scared. Again, guys, you don't think any of us are fucking scared? You don't think any of us are sitting here wondering what the fuck's gonna happen next? You don't think a lot of us, especially including myself, are like, shit, am I gonna get fired? Now, yes, if I get fired, could there be a lawsuit down the line? Absolutely. But I'm not worried about a lawsuit down the line. I'm worried about keeping my job so I can keep fighting fires, so that I can keep helping the city. A lot of us want to continue to help the city. A lot of EMTs want to continue to ride the ambulance, but that's not the choices they're giving us. A lot of us don't have any choices anymore. That choice was taken away from us the minute the mayor made this mandate. So unfortunately, we are essentially being forced to take the shot. That's what it comes down to. Or being forced to retire. Now, being forced to being retired is a little much. We're making the decision to retire, but our hand is being forced, if that makes sense. And these are not choices, guys. These are ultimatums. Either take it or go without pay. Those are the two choices we're being given. And it's not fair. But nonetheless, life isn't fair. Because when you have an asshole, cancerous mayor, this is what happens. All right? So now, the mayor today, lying on TV, like he always does about everything else, lied about the disruption of service is not there and that firehouses are not closed. And yes, firehouses are not closed. Firehouses or companies are out of service. That's the kind of game he's playing. He's playing the word game like every other fucking politician and every other Democratic politician. They play with words. He says firehouses are not closed. They're not closed. They are out of service, which is like being closed because now that engine company or truck company is not there to service that area. Meaning another engine or truck company has to come a little further from further distance to service that area that is not being covered. So don't let that dick-faced cancer asshole lie to you any other way. Because that's all he does, guys. He lies. He's a bag of shit. I mean, that's what bags of shits do. They lie, right? Look at the $800 million that his wife stole. No rhyme or reason. It's gone. They can't find it. They don't know why. And yet, that bag of shit, Mayor de Blasio, has the balls to tell us we're not doing the right thing. The bag of shit commissioner of the FDNY has the balls to tell us we're not doing the right thing. The NYPD piece of shit commissioner telling us we're not doing the right thing. Keep in mind, the mayor made $800 million disappear, but we're not doing the right thing. We sat there during COVID getting our asses handed to us, but yet we're not doing the right thing. How are we not doing the right thing when we've done nothing but the right thing? When we have put our shit on the line for other people, but that's not doing the right thing. We have to take the shot to be doing the right thing. So all of that shit we've done before doesn't matter. You take the shot, now you're doing the right thing. We might not be winning this. This might not be something that we can win because, again, if the mayor doesn't give a shit and everybody else, not everybody else, but a lot of guys rolled over, folded, collapsed, lost their spine, whatever it is, and then hide behind their fucking wife and kids. Well, they need to be fed. I need medical coverage. We all knew this was coming. This is not new. We knew that we were going to get hit with this fucking bullshit. There are a lot of dudes out there that have said from the beginning, I'm going to hold out for as long as I can. I respect that because at least you're going to give it a shot. And if it don't work out, you're going to, roll over and take the shot. I get it. And there's some of us who are holding out like myself. And if nothing changes, I retire. But when you sit there and say, I'm going to hold out for a week, 2 weeks, a month, and then turn around and go, well, I really can't afford it. You knew you couldn't afford it fucking 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure you knew you couldn't. So why were you fucking grandstanding? Online and at the protest, everybody grandstand. And for those of you that rolled over in the last hour, shame on you. Supposed to hold out. Even if you held out for 1 day, you still fucking held out. You still held your ground, somewhat. But if you held out for a fucking day, at least you fucking did something. The problem with this is, guys, is that for everybody who rolled over, you fucked us all over. Because now we don't have a leg to stand on, and the mayor is gloating on TV, sitting there going, see, I knew this campaign would work. He called this a campaign. Out of his mouth, he called this a campaign. It was a scare tactic, guys, and the scare tactic won. So with that, guys, I'm disappointed, like you wouldn't believe. I thought that we had a shot, and it looks like that it's not going to happen. But like I said yesterday, I'm going to say it again today, I will die on the hill. A lot of us are going to die on this hill. A lot of us are going to retreat and get the shot. I guess it is what it is. But at least we gave it some kind of a stand. But for those of us who were pretending to give a stand and then sat there and rolled over the next day after that giant protest we had in fucking Brooklyn, where there were over 10,000 people marching in the streets, and I'm like, oh, if everybody here holds together, we'll be good. Oh, everybody got scared. Now, what's going to happen when the real fight comes? What are you going to do when the real fighting starts? Because this ain't shit. I guarantee a lot of people are like, yo, you should just take the shot. This is not worth it. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose the fun. You're going to be out of work. And I'm willing to lose all of that because I'm going to stand firmly by my fucking words. I have no choice. A lot of us have no choice. A lot of us are going to stand firmly by what the fuck we believe in. And we believe that this is all bullshit. But if we give into this bullshit in any shape, way, or form, we lost. There still is one angle of a shot for us, but I don't think that's going to amount to much. But all I can do is wait and see. Anyway, guys, I hate to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I'm being more realistic. I'm not going to sit here and live in a fantasy world saying, yo, guys, we got this shit. Yeah. After looking at the numbers and watching the amount of guys roll over the way they did, you know what? And maybe in a couple years, I'll be like, oh, you know what? I get it. I understand. Maybe. Right now, I don't understand. I don't understand why guys couldn't give it just fucking one more, just 1 week. Just 1 week of fucking fighting. I guess everybody felt good. They felt like a hero. Maybe they were getting accolades from their friends. They were like, oh man, you guys are doing good. And then they secretly rolled over and got the shot. I don't know. But like I said, today's my first day of leave without pay. Right? I got a notice the other day saying that I'll be put on leave without pay as of 0900 today, November 1st. And here I am, not getting paid. Still doesn't scare me. It'll be fine. I'll be okay. Just because I financially this fucks up a lot of shit. I am not moving now. We were looking to move. That's out. For those of you who know that I was looking to get a new ride, that's out, right? My credit will be done. Any credit that I owe will be paid off by the end of this month. And then we move from there. We'll see how bad it will get financially. But nonetheless, I'm going to hold my ground until I can't anymore, right? And even then, I'll be without a job. So that's called sacrificing. I'm sacrificing a job that I absolutely love since I was a fucking kid. Since I was like 6 years old, I always wanted to be a fireman. And then I became a fireman. And then I enjoyed the firehouse that I ended up in, that I got assigned to out of probie school. And I enjoy and love the guys I worked with. We've gone through so much shit, arguing, fighting, ball breaking, being there for one another when the shit was on. And now it's all over. Done. Why? Because of a shitbag mayor and the tumor commissioners that work with that piece of shit. So all of it's done and all of it's over. And I am willing to sacrifice all of that because of what I believe in. Because at the end of the day, guys, when you fucking lay down at night and think about the things you could have done differently, and when you fucking look in the mirror and look at yourself, you got to look at yourself and you got to think to yourself, did I do the right thing? Was it worth it? And I'm going to be coming down with those questions in the future. I see myself fucking regretting doing what I'm doing today. I know I am. I know that I am. I know that I'm gonna regret not taking a shot. It's all gonna happen. And yes, at any given time, I could probably get the shot and go back to work. But I know one thing's for sure. Shame is a motherfucker. And taking the shot is a sign of defeat. And I refuse to be defeated. Refuse. And therefore, I will fucking retire, and that'll be that. All right, guys, so this is the Angryprepper. Thank you for watching. You can like, subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on the Angry Truths channel and the Angry Lensman channel. I will be coming out with more videos because I got more free time now, so why not? All right, guys, thank you.